El Interrogatorio en LLECA TV.
Hola amigos, bienvenidos una vez más a este El Interrogatorio con DJ Taz en LLECA TV. Señores, como siempre les digo, mis invitados son bien especiales, son invitados que en lo que cabe del mundo son los más divertidos y los más criticados por todos, pero no solamente son hombres, también son mujeres. Hoy tengo una gran invitada, ella es una de las más conocidas, de las más apetecidas en los clubs y en los discos de todo Nueva York y Long Island. Señores, no se muevan, porque hoy en el Interrogatorio con DJ Taz vamos a tener a alguien bien especial con nosotros. No te muevas.
El Interrogatorio en LLECA TV.
Volvimos y quiero presentarles ya, porque quiero en caliente presentarles a mi invitada. Ella aruña, ella araña, ella, I don't know, como ustedes lo quieran decir, y maulla como una gatica. Señores, señoritas, ellos, ellas, ellas, todos los que estén viendo este podcast, recuerden desde ya suscribirse, darle a la campanita para estar pendiente de mucho más contenido. Y en esta saga de DJs, hoy les traigo a una DJ de Long Island. Sí, señores, una DJ, una mujer. Señores, quiero darle la bienvenida a este podcast a la DJ que más aruña en el ambiente, DJ Gatita. Señorita, bienvenida. Miau. ¿Cómo estás?
Thank you. Muchísimas gracias por the grand entrance. Me siento muy orgullosa para estar aquí contigo.
No, para mí y para toda la gente que está viendo mi podcast y mi canal, la verdad es un honor tener una DJ femenina con nosotros.
Gracias, muy amable, muy amable.
Como siempre le digo a mis invitados, a todos los DJs, a toda la gente que invito a mi podcast, no solamente vamos a hablar de la parte bonita, hablemos también de la parte humana y de la parte de lo difícil o de lo fácil que puede ser tener una profesión como la de nosotros. En este caso, las mujeres en un tiempo muy remoto y muy atrás no eran muy bien vistas como DJs. Quiero que nos cuentes, que le cuentes a todo el mundo quién eres tú, de dónde vienes, a qué te dedicabas antes de llegar a ser una de las mejores DJs de Long Island y New York.
Wow, thank you. Took a long road to get here. O sea que tú quieres, you want to talk about it.
I want you to talk about it.
You want to talk about it with Gatica. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, this is what I want.
All right, we came here to talk about it. That's all we came to do. I don't know where you want to start, like from the get. Okay, cuando yo nací. No, pues mi mamá es colombiana y mi papá es griego. Y mi papá fue un músico. Y mi mamá fue una hija de un músico. O sea que la música está en la sangre.
Nice.
Desde babies, I was watching my dad. He has a band. You know, he's Greek, but he actually speaks better Spanish than I do. So he snagged my mom, la colombianita.
All right.
And I don't know, I started in high school too. Like I was in the band. I played the flute.
Oh, really?
I was a flute player, guys. I was a flute player.
Okay, no piensen mal, por favor, no piensen mal.
Mal pensados. I see what's going on over here. I see what's going on. So I don't know. I always wanted to be a DJ. Like I wanted to be in radio. I started at Univision when I was like 19. I worked with X and I learned a lot there, starting from like a promotions girl. And I got to do board hopping, editing, voiceovers, and it was a great experience. And I always wanted to be a DJ, but I don't know, it was such a man's world. And like, when I would tell my friends, like, yeah, I'm a DJ. Like, there was even a point that I called myself a DJ. And my boy, who is a DJ, like, shot me down. And he was like, what? What do you know about, like, handing out mixtapes? What do you know about recording? What do you know about this? What do you know about that? And I was just like, and it was humbling. And then I never called myself a DJ again, right? That kind of, like, put me in the closet.
Okay, vamos a hacer una pausa ahí. Porque acabas de decir algo muy importante. Acabas de explicar que al inicio no te creían.
Yeah.
Te decían, bueno, ¿y qué? O sea, ¿y por qué? ¿Y usted qué sabe de esto?
Yeah.
Para todas las personas que están viendo, esta es una de las partes que yo las llamaría como la discriminación que tiene una persona cuando, o una mujer, y no lo digamos solo mujer, también hombres, cuando están queriendo comenzar este tipo de profesiones, porque mucha gente solamente considera de que el DJ es porque viene ya de 200 años atrás siendo DJ, pero hay que también tener claro de que los DJ, los zapateros, los médicos, todo el mundo tiene un inicio, y no hay que cerrarle las puertas, porque para mí eso es relativamente una discriminación. Sí, por favor.
I mean, at the same time, though, I have to appreciate it, though, right? Because now somebody who is a DJ, who the culture is so important to me, like, that's good that somebody kind of smacked me on the hand, right? Because it was like, you're not a DJ. You haven't even set up a vinyl turntable yet. You haven't done anything. Don't call yourself a DJ. That's something that you have to earn, right? Like, I'm a dork. Like, I'm the biggest geek when it comes to, like, the engineering and the production and getting everything perfectly done, because it's, at the end of the day, a presentation of what you're saying you are, a representation of who you're saying you are. So I put it away. I had the idea, I had the dream, and I would even tell my friends sometimes. And one of my friends one day, she was just like, do it. Stop talking about it. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Do it. And the pandemic happened. And we all had to stay home. And everyone thought we were going to die. And it was like so crazy. And I literally was like, I have nothing better to do but then to try something new and learn something. I got to stay home. I don't want to talk to my husband. Like, he was annoying. Like, let me do something. And I would pretend, I swear to God, like, I believe in, like, manifestation and affirmations, because I would put on YouTube, like, una fiesta, a festival of people, and I would put it on mute, and I would just have it on la pantalla and, like, practicing with the music loud and, like, closing my eyes and pretending I was there.
Wow. Eso se llama reinvención. Se llama un modo de sobrevivir, porque no solamente de esta manera, en pandemia, muchísimos sobresalieron y por lo menos trataron de respirar y de no quedarse muriendo en un cuarto, sino reinventándose, aprendiendo cosas. De hecho, yo aprendí muchas cosas en pandemia, porque yo lo que hacía era como que ver videos, aprendí a hacer cosas que nunca me imaginé hacer, pero las utilicé mi tiempo productivo. De esa manera lo hiciste tú. Y fíjate a lo que te ha llevado a hacer ahora.
Pues, I want so much more. Like, I feel like this is just the beginning. I feel like I've been through boot camp. Like, I don't feel like I've had success yet. I mean, I'm grateful for all the opportunities I've had and all the different things that I've gotten to do in the short time of being a DJ. But I just, like, I see so much more. Like, I want more.
Que de la parte DJ, podemos hablar que uno, no es fácil entrar y por lo menos ser reconocido inicialmente. ¿Qué tan difícil ha sido para ti, como digámoslo, nueva DJ mujer, poder llegar a tocar en clubs donde los que mandan son hombres?
I mean, it's been really an experience. It's been a wonderful experience. I'm very blessed where I have mentors who have guided me through a lot of this, que me llaman todos los días, okay, ¿qué está en la lista? ¿Qué vamos a hacer? No, esto sí, esto no. Like, I have like 3 or 4 mentors that have really just guided me and shown me the ropes and given me a lot of knowledge that I'm so grateful for, because I would not be anywhere today if it wasn't for my team.
Yo tengo una experiencia, y lo digo porque cuando yo comencé a ser DJ, bueno, digámoslo que hace muchísimos años, y aún sigue pasando, tú recibes un poco de, como de lo que hablamos ahora, de discriminación por los DJs que ya están vigentes. So, llegar a un lugar, así tú tengas promotor, así tú tengas un equipo de trabajo, siempre la gente va a decir, pero ¿quién es él? ¿Quién es ella? ¿De dónde salió? Nosotros nunca la hemos escuchado. ¿Has recibido en algún momento ese tipo de egoísmo o discriminación para tu profesión?
Me? Never. No, todos están super santos conmigo. No, I'm just kidding. It's like anything, right? If you were to focus on all the things that people were worried about you would get nowhere. Right? Like, people are going to make mistakes. in the beginning, I probably did look crazy when I was first DJing. I'm bringing my own setup. I wasn't great with the wires at first, but I try really hard because I'm a Pisces, so I'm really emotional. So I just try not to focus on what's going wrong, right? I'm just like, this was the best. I showed up. This was the best I gave it. Now I know what I messed up in, and now I'm going to go do better next time. Like, what are we going to do next time that's going to make this situation better than it was last time? But it's definitely, in the beginning, I would get emotional when people weren't supporting me. Like I said, I knew a lot of DJs. I knew a lot of different artists. And, with my podcast too, doing media personality, not everybody's going to support your dreams, right? Not everybody's going to believe in it.
It's only you.
Until you show them. You have to have a co-signature, somebody else being like, look what she did. That's, how many people now hit me up in the last year and a half, like, oh, I see you, Kat. I see you, Gatica. Yo, you do. And I remember being like, I remember when I used to ask you for this, but that's what it comes with it. You just have to focus on the future and it's not going to be perfect. That's a fact. I don't claim to be the best female DJ because I'm not with the turntables and the scratching. I respect women who do that. I am not that. Me, I'm a vibe. You call me, we're going to have a good time. The music's going to be right. It's going to be lit. But if you're looking for a turntable, battle DJ, that's not me.
Eso es bien importante porque yo lo hablaba en uno de los episodios con otro DJ. De hecho, uno de los DJs de la rumba hispana en Long Island. Y lo que llegamos a la conclusión, o mi conclusión personal, es que para mí el DJ hoy día no solamente es el que mueve 200,000 botones, no es el que sabe esa luz para qué sirve, sino el que sabe mover la gente. El que coloca música para que la gente esté en acción todo el tiempo. So, en este momento, lo que yo considero es que tú como DJ y los demás como DJs sabemos de que no es solo el que sepa oprimir el botón, sino el que esté ahí siempre y vigente.
I think that DJs we're so hard on ourselves, and we're, like I told you, I think we're all geeks, we're all nerds, and we're so superficial about shit. So doing the whole supporting and those are the DJs that are like, oh, in my day, I had to bring 75 crates and I didn't have to just have it in my USB. And it's like, okay, I can't change that time. I have no control over that. But you have to be able, like you said, in the clubs, getting people moving, getting the bar money. That's what you're getting booked if the bar is making money. So if you stop the music, oh, we're not going to, start the music till the next person drinks. That's moving the crowd. That's moving the money. That's when you get booked more and more. And you can't listen to the other DJs talking shit because they're always going to be in the sidelines, talking how it used to be back in the day and what's happening now.
No, y algo bien importante es que cuando tú estás tocando bajo un playlist, bajo un grupo de DJs, tú tienes que ir pensando en que en cualquier momento puede cambiar ese playlist que tú llevas en tu cabeza. Porque yo puedo llevar los 20, 30 canciones éxito, pero cuando yo llego, puede que el DJ anterior a mí ya las tocó. Y yo quedo So tú tienes que ir preparado para improvisar y hacerlo bien.
I mean, depending on the lineup, I'm always looking at the lineup that I'm on. I'm looking to see who's going. Regardless, I have crates on crates on crates that are, organized by genres. This is the booty shaking music. This is the opening set. This is a closing set. And, I always say it doesn't matter what set I'm playing. You're going to remember me.
Yeah.
Okay? And it doesn't have to be the headliner. You're going to remember Gatica. Oh, yo?
¿Cuál es el estilo de música que te gusta y cuál es el estilo de música que tú manejas?
So I'm open format, which means that I'm everything. I love all music, but my heart is house music. House, tribal, guaracha-ish, party music. But I get booked for hip hop, Latin, merengue, bachata. Those are the ones that pay good. So it's you gotta go where the money's right.
Entre esta vida de DJs, todos los DJs tenemos muchísimas experiencias y digámoslo, como tenemos muchísimas situaciones que nos han pasado y nos han sucedido. bien funny, o sea, bien chistosas, bien hasta fuertes. Como mujer, cuéntanos una de las experiencias que más te haya recordado de esa parte, o pues tal vez agradable o desagradable del ser DJ o del trabajar en la noche.
So you want one bad experience and one good one?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you my good one first. Shout outs to DJ K Diva. We were in Miami and the station that I'm on, Latino Mix, they were doing a showcase and they were gonna let all the radio DJs like, you know, do a set. And of course, for whatever reason, my laptop wasn't working. And she was like, yo, take my laptop, do a set from my laptop. And because of her letting me use her laptop, I was able to say that I played at the Dirty Rabbit in Miami in front of a huge crowd. And like, I got the footage of me like with a whole bunch of people. And it's like, that for me was so amazing that another female DJ, even though we're on the same team, she lives in Cali, I live in New York. We don't get to see each other that much. But the fact that she was like, I'm not going to have you look crazy out here. Cause I was looking crazy, okay? I was looking crazy. My laptop was, I was that DJ. I was like, but it's not like the drivers didn't want to download. Like it was like a whole thing, right? And she had my back, and that's, you know, that empowers me, because sometimes, as much as we say, us females, that we collaborate and that we say that we want to support each other, we're not actually doing it, right? We're not getting each other gigs. We're not putting each other in places to elevate. But in that moment, I was like, thanks, mama. You just saved the day.
más que esa colaboración femenina, digamos, lo que podría ser que se le conoció la humildad a alguien. Mm-hmm. La sencillez y la humildad de esa persona. Te lo juro que si eso pasara en otro lugar, nadie te
I know. They would have had me looking like, what? They would have given me that face like, baja. And then, yeah. And like all the guys, you know, that's the way that it would have been. And she's gorgeous too. That's one thing. Like a lot of my friends, all my friends are really pretty. And you know that stereotype of like girls being pretty, but they're like bitches. Like, I don't know. I couldn't believe that she saved the day. So you a real one, K Diva.
Qué bien, qué bien. ¿Y la mala?
Oh man, so many. Let's see, a bad one. I don't know. What should I choose?
Sé que precisamente por esa cuestión del ser mujer, del que tú vas muy sexy, vas muy en tu show, en tu performance, tienes que ir muy preparada y en tu vestuario debes ir súper sexy. ¿Has tenido alguna situación que te haya afectado con algún borracho, con alguna persona que se haya querido propasar contigo, o maybe un manager que no te quiera pagar después de tu show? Porque suele suceder.
Yeah, of course. That has happened a lot of times. I've learned to not go to gigs by myself unless it's a client that I've already worked with a lot. There have been times, you know, that the night is slow and then the DJ and the promoter tries to hit me off and be like, oh, I didn't make that much. But it's like, bro, I'm not a promoter. I'll support, I'll throw the flyer in the gram, I'll tell people to come. But like, you're the promoter. I'm here with the experience of the music, of how to set up and not have you worry about that. So, but luckily that hasn't been happening. I've been working with a lot of wonderful people and there's no issues.
No, eso está bien. Y es bien difícil conseguir en este medio el respeto. Y yo creo que el respeto se gana con trabajo, se gana demostrando el trabajo. Yo he tenido la oportunidad de trabajar en muchos lugares. Bueno, de hecho, he trabajado en ciertos lugares donde en algunas ocasiones se han querido no solo propasar, sino, hombre, también han querido faltarle respeto a los DJs con aquello del dinero. Porque así como hay DJs en la rumba hispana que son regalados, en todos los tipos de rumba hay DJs regalados. Uh-huh. ¿Te ha pasado alguna situación con que cuando te llaman para ir a algún lugar a tocar o tu promotor va, dicen, no, es que hay otra DJ que está cobrando mucho menos que tú?
Oh, I get it. I've had it a lot of times. Oh, you know, I know other DJs that who don't charge as much, and I have clients who pay me more. So like, what are we talking about right now? Like, you reached out to me, you asked me what my service requires. This is what the terms and conditions of me showing up. I've learned in a lot of DJs, I don't know if there's any new DJs coming, but learning the business, you have to practice every day. You have to blend. You have to learn your music. But another big part.
Hay que joderse.
Yeah, there's a big part of it. I would say, and unfortunately it's correct, it's not about your talent. It's about your marketing and how much money you put in marketing to get into people's faces. And that's what gets you booked, right? So learning to not, I don't show up anywhere unless I have a deposit. So you're not getting on my calendar unless I get the deposit, 50% of the payment, like already to me, and then I show up.
Bueno, que les quede claro, para los nuevos DJs, por favor, no se regalen. No dañen el mercado. Desen respeto para que así el día de mañana los respeten de igual manera. Ahora, sabiendo de que tú comenzaste el amor a la música o al ser DJ por amor, por pasión, tomaste la pandemia como la oportunidad de enfocarte en practicar, en hacer lo tuyo. ¿Tú qué opinas de los DJs que el día de mañana recibieron o van a recibir los taxes, el dinero de los taxes, y se van para iDJ Now y se llenan de equipos? Y al día siguiente ya dicen, soy DJ.
I mean, you know, it happens. It happens. The whole thing is like, just learn, respect the culture. I did it, you know, like I did it when I first was young. They're going to understand that you're not just a DJ because you bought turntables. Like, what music are you putting in there? Are the cues set up? Are the levels right? Are you in cue correctly? You know, what are you recording the audio with? There's so many different layers to it. So if somebody was to say that, clearly they're, you know, not educated yet, and they're going to see. They're going to see, like, It's a long road to be a DJ. You really got to love this shit. Like, this is not for the weak. It's not. You have to have thick skin. You have to, I guess in any business, you have to be used to hearing no. You should never think that someone's going to book you. And going back to the thing about the free DJs, what you were saying, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you, because how are the DJs going to learn and build their craft to get to being a good DJ if they don't do stuff for free in the beginning?
La pregunta la enfocaba más a los que no quieren pagarle a un DJ para que vaya a sus fiestas. Pero compran los equipos y al otro día dicen que son DJs.
Yeah.
So they don't take a time for learn.
No. Yeah, they will.
No aprenden, no quieren, solamente dicen soy DJ porque tengo equipo.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You can sell it to me once you realize that you're not. I'll take it for you. I'll buy it like, you know, maybe 75% down market price. You'll get your investment back, you know?
No, porque lo peor es que esperan las promociones de verano para ir a comprar los equipos.
Cool, bro, cool. Do your thing.
Pero hay que joderse, es lo que siempre digo, hay que joderse, hay que aprender, hay que estudiar, dedicarse horas tratando de hacer, si le gusta, si ama la profesión, porque la profesión de ser DJ es como cualquier otra, de respeto.
Hay un dicho que dice que you can't master something until you've done it for 20,000 hours, right? So even me, like, it's a struggle. I have to practice every day. Like, I'm a mom. I have kids. You know, there's always something to do, but it's just like, I have to.
You don't look like a mom.
Really? I have two beautiful angels, 5 and 7. Wow. And they require a lot of attention. And that, I think, has been, in the beginning, it was a struggle because I was sacrificing, you know, being home with them and being visible while they were growing up, because if I want to make my name, if I want to make my brand, I have to be outside. I have to be networking. I have to be at gigs. I have to be podcasting, all of it. You have to be in people's faces. If you're not shown, people forget about you. So that's kind of been overcoming that balance of being there for the girls and showing them that you can do it all. You know, it's hard. I'm tired. You see these bags, las ojeras. Aquí hay you could do a zoom in. And but we're gonna try. Like, I'm not stopping.
Esto como una pregunta, ya la respondiste y no te la había hecho, porque siempre se la hago a mis compañeros y amigos DJs y a mis invitados. ¿Qué es lo que uno pierde como DJ en esta profesión? Y lo acabas de decir, el compartir tiempo con tu familia, el estar en tantas cosas para sobresalir que pierdes tiempo con ellos. Ahora, ya sabiendo que tienes esposo y tienes hijos, ¿o no tienes esposo?
No. That was a ex-husband. Ex-husband.
Okay.
That's an ex-husband, yeah.
Ya lo saben.
Yes. We're single and on the market, gentlemen. But I'm a lot to handle. I'm just letting you know now. I'm crazy, and I'm a lot to deal with. So if you could do that, yeah, I'm looking for another husband.
Señores, señoritas, no solamente la profesión para nosotros los hombres es difícil, porque todos los hombres, toda la gente o la mayoría, digámoslo, y por eso me encantaba y quería tener una DJ femenina en estos interrogatorios, porque todo el mundo dice, todos los DJs son perros, todos los DJs se acuestan un fin de semana con una y con otra. I mean, sí los hay.
Sí,
los hay.
Yes. There are a lot of you out there. I am not one of those, okay?
Okay, but ¿tú qué opinas de lo que mucha otra gente podría decir de que las mujeres DJ son así?
I'm sure they say it. It's hard for other women to see other women doing things that they've always wanted to do, right? You know how many women have come up to me and be like, yo, I'm like, I don't know who you are. Like, they'll just come up to me in the booth and just be like, yes, like, you're a woman. And I'm like, yeah. So you either get both those responses. And I will tell you, it is very hard. Like, I've sacrificed a lot to do this. A lot. So if you're ready to sacrifice, and it's a lot of bullshit that you got to deal with.
No, pero es verdad. O sea, es cierto. Y yo creo que hasta también es bien difícil que un hombre del regular, del común y corriente, un hombre que tenga un trabajo like, I don't know, en una compañía de mortgage, una compañía de lo que sea, se meta con una mujer DJ, porque es por el mismo simple hecho que las mujeres no se meten con un DJ creyendo que esta situación pasa. Porque, ¿a qué me refiero con esto? Seguirnos el paso, llevarnos la vida, no es fácil.
I mean, that's why my marriage didn't work out. He wasn't supportive of it. I understand, like, as a man, it is a lot to know that your woman is out in the street around party people and drinking. But in the beginning, I was just like demanding the respect. Like, no, because honestly, I do some clubs, but I'm really not like an afties. I don't do strip clubs. Like, I don't do like that party scene. I like corporate parties. Like, so in his mind, he just couldn't. It was like he met me one way and he thought, like, that's the way our life is going to be. And it was just like, no, this is who, you met me, and I was working at the radio station. I was working here. Like, I was always una loca, like, haciendo metida en algo, we were always, doing something. So.
Pero todo que tenga que ver con la música.
Yes, exactly. So.
Hablaba yo con uno de los DJs que han estado aquí en este interrogatorio y siempre comentábamos eso. Decíamos, es bien difícil que alguien nos siga el paso, y aparte de eso, que no desconfíe, que lleve el amor de poderte support you, como que pueda entenderte y ayudarte, pero es bien difícil. Es bien difícil. Ahora que tenemos una mujer DJ con nosotros en el podcast, pueden darse cuenta, señoritas, ustedes pueden darse cuenta que tampoco es fácil ser DJ siendo mujer, más por aquello del perder muchísimo tiempo y horas con quien quisieras estar. Ejemplo, me pasaba a mí. Yo traté de tener muchas relaciones, es más.
Muchas, ¿o yo? Muchas.
Pero siempre el cuento es de que tú terminas deseando salir un viernes o un sábado con tu pareja.
Yeah.
Oh, vamos a janguear, vamos a bailar, vamos a esto. Pero yo tenía que trabajar.
Yeah.
So, no era fácil. So, me imagino para ti la misma. O sea, ¿por qué? Porque tu pareja va a decir, bueno, ¿qué? ¿Cuándo vamos a tener tiempo tú y yo?
Yeah, that's why, I've been on a single path. I've dated a little bit, but they're always like, oh, you're always so busy. Like, when are you going to make time for me? Because if I'm not booked, I'm with my kids. If I'm not booked or with my kids, I'm like figuring out my calendar for my next, what are we doing in 6 months? Let's rebrand the marketing, or like, let's look at the numbers, So I'm always in another move. So I think for now, I'm okay with that. I'm only 33. I'm young in my 30s. When when it comes, it's going to come exactly when it's supposed to. And then I can't be with nobody. So I'm just going to enjoy the time spending alone, finding, like, loving myself and changing in this journey. Because now I'm growing up. When I was younger, I've just been through a lot and I'm growing. So I'm just learning to love yourself, because that's a big part of whatever it is you want to do. If you decide to just up and change your career one day, like, you have to still love yourself, and you're going to have second doubts, but it's okay.
Cuéntanos un poco de lo que haces. Hablabas ahora de podcasts, radio stations, y hablabas de muchas cosas que estás haciendo. ¿Qué tipo de podcast haces? ¿Dónde te pueden encontrar? ¿Dónde pueden ver todo tu trabajo? Porque, hombre, yo sé que la gente va a estar interesada en saber, ahora está Gatica. Bueno, ¿dónde la consigo?
Claro. So for all the recaps, you can go to my YouTube page, Gatica, the DJ. You can see my fire mixes, or my podcast, Talk About It with Gatica, where I interview fire artists, influencers, comedians. And, I always have something up my sleeve. So there's always some type of, like, surprise on the show where you never know what's going to happen, basically. And if you want to tune in live, you can tune in on Rough Riders on iHeartRadio Wednesdays from 6 to 8, or you can tune in on Latino Mix on Saturdays from 7 to 8.
Oye, de hecho, un saludo especial para la gente de Latino Mix, a Vikingo, que está en la casa, próximamente va a estar por acá, pero el hombre está más fácil conseguir.
He's flying around somewhere right now in a plane, right now. It's okay.
Es más fácil conseguir el presidente.
Yes, Vikingo. Yes, Vikingo. Where are you? Where in the world is Vikingo today?
Ok. So, señores, señoritas, siempre que traigo un día y siempre que tengo un invitado, yo sé que va a quedar muchísima tela por cortar. Yo voy a invitar nuevamente a Gatica. Ella va a estar aquí de nuevo. Es más, les prometo, prométalo usted también. Vamos a tener un live set de Gatica aquí próximamente. ¿Cuándo? Yo les voy a estar avisando. Esto se queda corto siempre. Trato de hacer los podcasts un poco cortos para que la gente no se aburra, para que la gente esté pendiente, pero ya lo saben, recordémosles tus redes sociales para que ellos vayan, te sigan, te busquen y estén pendientes de tu trabajo.
Gatica, the DJ. Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, all of the clouds. Follow me for fire vibes.
Señores, esto es el interrogatorio con DJ Taz. Muchas gracias por estar ahí pendientes. LLECA TV en Instagram, LLECA TV en TikTok y LLECA TV en YouTube. Suscríbete, dale a la campanita para que estés pendiente del comentario y de todos los contenidos. No te pierdas. A ver, un besito para la gente del podcast. Oh, yeah. Muchas gracias, señores. Esto es DJ Taz en el interrogatorio.
El interrogatorio en LLECA TV.